Happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, it's a big one. It's a deep sigh. This is a big Wednesday in my little world. Welcome. Welcome, friends. Just checking out the chat for a second. Make sure that we are all good. Okay, I think we're good. Welcome, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to another edition of What's New Wednesday. On Wednesdays, when I'm not traveling, one, and two, when I have something new to share, we're here on my YouTube channel at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and I am showing you what is new and fun and available on my website at laelbymail.com. So I have linked in the description box below. If you ever forget, it's laelbymail.com. It's pretty easy. Anytime that you go to my website, at 99.9% of the time, there's a navy blue bar across the top that says what's new. If you click that, it will show you what's new. So that is what we are here for tonight. Tonight's a pretty big one. Tonight is, oh my God, like 18 months in the making, but really it's a heck of a lot longer than 18 months. I don't know. It's very surreal for me. It's very surreal. Anyhow, we'll get there. We'll get there because I have some new fun products to share with you that I made, that I had designed and sourced in China and manufactured and figured out all the things because there's a lot of things to figure out when you are having products manufactured in China. Getting them shipped on container ships across the ocean, getting them into the port in Los Angeles, getting them through customs, and getting them trucked from LA to where I am in Utah. So they actually are not here yet. They are scheduled to arrive. They are arriving tomorrow here at my house. Talked with the trucking company, what's today? Wednesday. Talked with them yesterday. They are getting here tomorrow. Guess who's not here tomorrow? Anyhow, someone will be here to receive them, but I will not be. I am headed out of town tomorrow, wouldn't you know? So I'm going to have Lily, who does some work for me. She'll be here tomorrow, and I'm going to have her try to video them coming off the truck and all of that fanfare. So I also, when we're gone, Sam, our younger son, comes and stays and sits with his kitty cat that we are long-term boarding. And I've hired him and one of his friends to carry all the boxes in the house and downstairs because it's like 2,200 pounds worth of product. So it is a lot. Anyhow, I'm very excited to show you guys tonight. I'm excited to show you like how it's all come to fruition. So we'll look at everything. And then after we look at the new Traveler's Notebooks and the new inserts, we will take a look at some of the other new products that are not Lael by Mail products that are available on the website. Sound good? There's something really fun that I decided to do. So I thought we'd start off with this. Do you see that? Golden ticket. There are 3 golden tickets. Kind of like, kind of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, 3 golden tickets. So these will be going in orders prior to the Traveler's Notebooks, prior to the new products going live tonight. I marked down 3 numbers, 3 order numbers. One is closer than the other 2, but that could be 1 away. It could be 1,000 away, not 1,000 away. But these 3 will be going in random orders, and those order numbers I've already picked, and they're in the future, so I don't even know who they are. It could be some man from Timbuktu that, buys buys a sticker or something, and he's going to get one of those and be like, what the heck is this? Anyhow. That little golden ticket, if you end up with a little golden ticket in your order and this little mini Scatter the Squirrel, golden ticket winners win their choice of one of my brand new Traveler's Notebook covers and also one for a friend. So if you win, you get one and your friend gets one too, because you guys know how I like to share, and so I like to share with my friends, so I want you to share with your friend too. So that's the plan. Watch for one of those little guys in your order, okay? And if you get one in your order, I would certainly love for you to post in the Facebook group so we know that you have it, because that'll be fun. All right, so without further ado, some of you were on the website right at 5 p.m. Pacific as soon as I turned things live and have already been placing orders, and thank you for that. But I'm excited to share. So let's rotate the camera and get going, okay? Let's rotate and get going. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's been a crazy day. Oh my gosh, it's been a crazy day. I was up at 5, just so much to do to get ready, and I'm going out of town tomorrow. So much to do. Up at 5, working. Went to the bathroom about 7:45, and I got dressed, and I'm, doing the routine, brushing my teeth and those things. No makeup on at all. And Nick said, "Oh, you're getting ready for your hair appointment." I'm like, "My hair appointment? No, I don't have a hair appointment today." And he goes, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah, no, I don't have a hair appointment today." And he goes, "You don't have a hair appointment today at 8? By now it's about 7:55. And I'm like, "No, I don't. It's not in my calendar." And he pulls up his calendar and he goes, "It's in my calendar." So I called the lady that does my hair and said, "Do I have a hair appointment this morning at 8? And she said, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to be about 10 minutes late." Yeah, so I ran out of the house, pulling in hot to my appointment, and that's kind of how the day's gone. Just so much to do. All right, so here we go, friends. I have not 1, not 2, but 1, 2, 3 brand new Traveler's Notebook covers. Christy, hi Christy. Christy just asked a question and said, "Will you be bringing any of the new TNs to the Sheila's Color event?" You betcha, Christy, I sure will. They have not shipped yet because I just received them, and I just shipped all of my kits out on Monday. But yes, I will be mailing a separate box. Why are we all so skiwampus here? That's just weird. I will be mailing let's get this right, because that's just weird looking. We don't want to start out that way. I will be mailing a separate box of covers to the event. So I know, Shelly, way to save the day, Nick, right? Because so if you know, you know. If you have a hair appointment scheduled and you miss it, sometimes it takes a long time to get back in. And you have blonde hair. I'm just saying sometimes you really need to get back in sooner than later, if you know what I mean. Okay, so here we go. 3 brand new Traveler's Notebook covers. All 3 are a standard size. Joy asked if we ordered earlier, are we included in the golden ticket giveaway? Joy, you are. Yes, because prior to anything going live on the website tonight, I wrote down the numbers because I wanted to make sure that it would be fair for everyone. So yes, if you already placed an order, any orders placed after would have been 6 o'clock my time, so 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time tonight, which is what's today? The 26th? I don't know. 27th. Yes, then you are included in that giveaway. All right. So all standard size. And when I say standard, and I joke, and believe me when I say this, I know what the connotation is there, but really when it comes to things like this, size matters, okay? So if you've never worked with a Traveler's Notebook before, it's important that you kind of know what size you might want to use. Some are smaller, some are larger, some are taller, some are wider. It just depends. But the size that I have come out with is the same size that I've been using all along, which is a standard Traveler's Notebook. Standard Traveler's Notebook covers fit both a standard and a standard wide. So standard wide, those are the inserts that you always see me use, and those are 5 by 8.25 tall. So that's the first thing. And all of this you'll find on the website, all the information, the size, yeah, Sarah's talking to me. Size comparisons and different things like that. So all of that same standard size. This first guy is called Floral Garden. Now guess what? Floral Garden has been around for actually quite a while. Some of you purchased this little guy, this roll of washi. This is one of my Lail by Mail washis that I was trying to think before we started. I think it's been about 1.5 years since I released that. I had this pattern designed, and when I say designed, I picked color palette, I put together a whole idea board and worked with a designer to create that floral pattern. So that is a custom floral pattern, color palette and everything that I had created just for me, or I should say just for us, right? So that has been around in a different form. I'll just pull out the washi really quick so you can see it. But that pattern has been around. You guys didn't even know it. Well, I probably said something a while ago, but I first did it in the washi. So there you go. There's the washi now it's in the Traveler's Notebook form. So that's kind of fun. All right, so all three of these are actually full because my shipment does not arrive here at my house until tomorrow. I already designed with them 2 new project kits, so we'll be kind of looking at them. We'll be looking at them with stuff in them. So as you would expect with a traditional traveler's notebook that you may be used to, you have the elastic closure, right? You have the elastic closure. As that opens, oopsie, that's upside down. As that opens, you have your elastic pen loop. Now, one of the things that was super important to me was that the inside of all of my traveler's notebooks is exactly the same. It is a cream or off-white color. That is because we want to be able to have a totally neutral inside, right? Neutral inside, so we can use it for anything we want. Like if I wanted to use this cover for Halloween, I totally could, because once we open it up, it's just cream and it's neutral and it will really work with anything that I want to put with it. So that was the start for me. I want it to be super neutral inside so it works with anything. You know what, actually, let me just check something really quick. I think I have over here one of my earlier samples. So you can kind of see it. Just keep in mind earlier samples. So you have 1, 2, 3 vertical pockets. You have that side secretarial pocket, and then you have another side pocket there. You have your 4 elastics, 1, 2, 3, 4, which means you can add at least 1, 2, 3, 4 inserts. You have a side pocket here on the back inside cover. You have your elastic pen loop, and then you have your little debossed. So debossed means it is like recessed. It is not embossed, is raised. Debossed is recessed. So you have a little debossed, very subtle Lail by Mail logo right there in case you ever forget where you got it. All right, so that is all 3 covers are exactly the same inside. Okay, exactly the same. Oh, now you got a sneak peek of the next one. Exactly the same inside. So this one is called Floral Garden. Let's see, I look at comments really quick for a second. Beverly said she has the washi and she loves that pattern. Terry totally recognized it by the washi. Mary Lee said, OMG, I thought I missed W&W. What's New Wednesday? Was so excited and misread what was happening at 5. Yes, I think that may have caused a little bit of confusion. The products went live at 5 Pacific, and then What's New Wednesday we always do at 6:30 Pacific. So apologize if there was any confusion there. Mary Lee, I think you're not the only one. Teresa said, love that is neutral inside. Yes, that part was very important to me. Joe Disney Sand, very pretty. And Dollar Tree Trisha. Hi, Trisha said, so cute. All right, so that is the first one. Now, there were some things in here, so we're going to come back. We'll circle back to what was inside in a second, okay? Oh, I should also mention, they come with not 1, but 2 inserts. They come with 2 lined inserts because I also have my own inserts now as well. So we'll take a look at the inserts in a sec. Woo! Denise said, better late than never, cooking chicken fried rice on my Blackstone for the first time. What have I missed? We're just starting in. Denise, we're just starting in on the first of the 3 brand new Traveler's Notebook covers. All right, so that's the first one. Second one, this one is navy. So this one was really difficult for me to photograph because it kept looking a little, kind of leaning a little bit more towards on the black side. So this is a navy. It is a dark navy. And this one is called Petal Perfect. So you see all those kind of flowers that are in cream, and then you have that contrasting pattern is your navy. This is another one that I had worked with a designer. I found a pattern, I think it was probably like a textile pattern or something that I saw that I really fell in love with, like one of those guys, and I said, hey, could we do this and make it large? And then, you know, navy. Navy's kind of my thing. I love navy. Navy's the new black. My logo's navy, so that worked out really well. And then, as with the others, same exact configuration on the inside. So they all have the same exact configuration on the inside. So we will look at the inside of this one because there's a project kit in there as well. Debbie at the Inspiration Station said, oh, navy. Yes, Mindy said, I love this one. Mindy, that one, if you're watching current, Denise said, I love this pattern. So I think it's always hard for me to know if you're watching current, what you guys are responding to. So I know you love one of the 2 so far. All right, the third one. So this is interesting. Now, I have been using Traveler's Notebooks for probably 7 years. And I have seen lots of different black traveler's notebooks. I have seen like a buffalo check. I've seen an Aztec. I've kind of seen like a vintage floral, a plain old black. And I knew I wanted to incorporate a black somehow because black is just nice and traditional. And I consider black really neutral. I wanted to do a stripe, but I also knew I didn't want to do just like a plain old chunky stripe. So that is where this stripe comes in. This one is called Breton, B-R-E-T-O-N, black stripe. And there's actually a really funny story about this. I'm gonna just let you kind of sit there and look at that little guy while I tell the story. So as I was yesterday, actually I hadn't named the three of them, finalized the names until yesterday. As I was kind of Googling for different, I Googled like stripe pattern and names of stripe patterns. And one that kept coming up over and over and over again was, in some places it was called a French stripe. In other places it was called a Breton stripe, B-R-E-T-O-N. And I'm like, you know what? That's quite interesting. I kind of like that concept. So the concept came from the sailors, French sailors back in I think like the 1800s or early 1900s. Their uniforms were either black and white stripe or navy and white stripe because if they fell in the water, they'd be easier to see with the stripe, the contrasting white. So I thought, I love that. That can kind of be a French stripe or a Breton stripe. Now, what didn't occur to me until this afternoon, literally it like hit me upside the head. I'm like, Breton, Breton, Breton. Why does that name sound so familiar? Some of you guys know that Nick and I built a home about a little over 5 years ago. And we're in a kind of new community, a new HOA. And with the home builder, you had different models that you could choose from. Wouldn't you know it, the model that we have is called the Breton, B-R-E-T-O-N, because they named the neighborhood kind of a French theme. But I'm like, oh my gosh, how weird is that? That Breton, the model of our home, is also Breton, the name that I picked. So I think it's always fun to kind of share little stories, behind the scenes stories like that. Okay, so there we go. There are the three. You have Breton black stripe, you have navy petal perfect, and then you have that floral garden, floral, yeah, something like that. They're brand new names. So anyhow, there you go. There are the three. Those are like my triplets. I've had 4 kids this year. Those are the triplets. And then the older sibling is the idea book, which I tell you guys, if, and I've said this before and I will say it over and over and over again. If you had told me 2 years ago, 1 year ago, well, no, not 1 year ago, because I was working on these 1 year ago, 3 years ago, prior to the pandemic, when I was working with Carpe Diem and we just came out with Traveler's Notebooks, that if one day I'd have my own Traveler's Notebooks, I can't even tell you. I can't. It's just so beyond me. All right, so we're gonna come back and look at these 3 again in a second. Trisha said the idea book rocks. Thank you, Trisha. No, I love that one too. All right, so we'll come back to those in a second because there's some things inside that we need to see. Terry, thank you. Terry said, again, congratulations, Lael. I know what this took. You should be so incredibly proud of yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. It is, and Denise said labor of love. Absolutely. Absolutely labor of love. Yeah, it never even occurred to me that I couldn't do it, I guess. So I just did, right? So I just did. Now I gotta sell them all. Okay, so I decided at the same time to introduce inserts. Now, the inserts, I mean, these are kind of, this is like your, I don't know, your deodorant or your flour that you buy at the store, your milk. There's nothing like super fancy about them, but it's stuff that you need, right? It's stuff that you need if you are working in Traveler's Notebooks. So actually, there are 3 different versions. They all come in packs of 2. Don't mind this. This is one of my little samples. It's got a little bent there. They all come in packs of 2. What was important to me, that the packs of 2 were the same. What I mean by that is, for example, here is the lined insert. Consumables. There we go, Denise. Consumables. Evergreen products, right? Evergreen products. Anna said, is the idea book available in digital for the States yet? It sure is. It sure is, Anna. You'll find it on the website. So it is now available both in the hard copy and digital as well for the US. All right, so first one, lined. I think this is mostly what I use as a lined insert. I think that's what many of you use. And I thought, you know what, doesn't make sense. Well, It made sense to someone once upon a time to include 2 different versions in the same pack of 2. But I thought, you know what? I'm the boss. I'm going to do what I want. I have the first pack of 2 is 2 lined inserts. So no more of buying a pack of 2 and you have 1 insert that you want and 1 that just kind of goes off to the side. So lined inserts. It is the lined inserts that are included in your covers. So a package of 2 inserts is included in the covers. So that right there, that price for 2 of those, and that is $32, which is very, very, very reasonable price as far as these kinds of things go. All right, so that first insert, lined, right? Lined, basic lines. Next one is a dot grid, okay? Dot grid, I did the dot grid a little bit differently than those that I have carried in the past from another manufacturer. The dot grid, this is a true bullet journal size. So if you are doing bullet journaling, this is the standard size for your bullet journals. Okay, now, if you're not using this for bullet journaling, it's just kind of a fun pattern that you like to work on when you're working in your traveler's notebooks, then you're good to go there as well. So that is a dot grid. All 3 of the different designs have 24 pages. So you have 12 on the left, 12 on the right, staple binding. So that ends up double-sided, 44 like front and backs. All right, so you have lined insert, you have dot grid, and you have a plain, just a plain old plain Jane. Now I will tell you, when it comes to paper and thickness, these are even a little bit thicker than the ones that I normally sell on the website, right? The Carpe Diem ones. So they're a little bit thicker than that. Not a lot, but it's like the next level up thickness. So nice good thickness, and those are the 3. So you have lined, available in a pack of 2. You have blank or blank, available in a pack of 2, and then you have that dot grid available in a pack of 2. And those packs of 2 run $6.99 each. So basically you're looking about $3.50 per insert. All right, so now that we've looked at those little guys, we are going to, and there's no logo or anything, right? And you know what, this is, from a business perspective, it may seem maybe silly that I didn't put a logo on it, but you know what? If I'm working in this, I don't want someone else's logo on it. So nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing on any of the pages, nowhere that identifies where you got it. So it won't interfere with any of your design, any of your work that you're doing. Let me check the comments here really quick, friends. Enjoying the pack of 2. I am so glad. A couple of you were saying that. Karen said blank is my jam. I know, Karen, sorry, there's still rounded corners. Still rounded corners. Nancy brought up a good point. Nancy said, Nancy, you are on the ball here, friend. Nancy said she likes how it is lined to the top of the page. I opted not to go with a little bit of a greater space up at the top. I just lined top to bottom. So that was just, I thought that was just easier that way. So Denise said, you are a genius, Lael. Thanks, Denise. Let's see. Mindy's thankful that they are now in a pack of 2 that are the same. Yes. Denise, a generous price point. Debbie, hi Debbie, said she loves that. She's a paper snob. She likes it a little bit thicker. Plain is great to draw out your ideas for your list with me. Absolutely, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Terry said, congratulations, Lael. What an accomplishment to you. Wishing you continued success. So happy to have recently joined the Traveler's Notebook world. Thank you, Terry. And I am very happy to have you join us, and I know everyone else here as well. Joe Disney saying thicker paper is a great idea. Mindy said, oh, we know where we got it. Mimi said, Rat, she has to go. Watch the rest later, Mimi. Thanks for hopping in. Okay, yes, no header. All right, so now we're gonna circle back to these little guys again, because I need to show you what is inside. Now, what's inside doesn't come with them. We already talked about that they all come with 2 lined inserts. But what I have used, inside these is 2 brand new Traveler's Notebook project kits. And last week, I was kind of putting the Traveler's Notebooks with the contents of the project kits. I was teaching at an event last week, and I knew I was going to have some downtime, so I took some things with me to work on. And as I was doing that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like serendipitous. And I was telling Nick this the other day. Nick's my husband. And he's like, yeah, whatever. You expect, I mean, he's joking. We've been married 28 years, so he was totally joking. But he's like, you expect me to believe that? I tell you, I could not have planned it this way really if I tried. That's kind of how my life works sometimes. So this cover has been in the works for 18 months. I have used this cover for the brand new I Love Reading Traveler's Notebook Project Kit that I know some of you guys have been waiting for forever and a day. So the main collection that I used in putting that together was the Photo Play Book Club collection. Well, whoops, upside down again. Oh, I even put that on upside down, Lil. It is uncanny, I tell you, because this collection from Photo Play came out, I don't know, maybe 3 months ago, and I've had it, I ordered it back then. But look at, you guys, look at the colors. So colors of the collection, look how well that works in that insert, or excuse me, in the cover. Now, I always tell you guys, you use whatever cover you want. Doesn't matter if this is a Halloween cover and you were working on flowers inside, totally doesn't matter, you do you. But it was just so serendipitous that all of that product totally matched that cover. So I'm like, well, yeah, I'm gonna put that in there. Let's see. Jeanette said she's been waiting for the book lovers kit. I know some of you have. Nick said, thank you for all of your support. Lael and her team put in tons of work to make this happen. I am extremely proud. Thank you, honey. And you are part of the team because you put up with me, right? Okay, so anyhow, this is the start. It's not quite finished yet, but the brand new I Love Reading Traveler's Notebook Project Kit. So you'll see this on the website as well. The cover doesn't come with it, so you can buy that separately if you want. But there's so much fun stuff in here. Part of the kit is I worked with my friend Carrie Bradford. You guys know how much I love her stamps. I purchased her Book Nerd stamp set for every kit, so we'll have a lot of fun with that. But one thing I do want to show you, I designed some printables, and some of the printables be in your kit, but look at, so you'll be able to do your book reviews, and let's see, you will be able to do, that's another insert, that's part of the kit, isn't that fun? And then this one, look at book tracker, so your book and rating tracker. I will tell you guys, if these guys do well, you know what's next? Inserts that do these kind of things, where I have an actual insert that's printed with things like this, or printed with in the news prompts, or printed with about last month prompts. So that is my next goal, is to be able to do some really custom inserts. But in the meantime, I'll just create printables for a kit like this. So tons of fun stuff in this one, and the next one I'm showing you. The project kits don't start shipping until October 6th because they're not kitted yet. All right, so there we go. That is the first project kit, I Love Reading, that I added to this guy. Turn it upside down because I put the new charm on upside down. This charm is a la carte, so if you wanted to add it for the project kit, or you wanted to just get it for something else, this is called I Love Books. But how fun is that new charm? So it has a little stack of books, some glasses, and then that little kind of tag, all metal, that says I Love Books. So all of that stuff you'll find on the website under what's new. Oh, the other thing about the printables, because Lisa said love those printables. So some of the printables, a few of each, I think you get 6 of each in the kit, but then you also get a link to the printables. So you can print out as many as you want as part of that project kit. All right, so that's the first one. I Love Reading, and that Traveler's Notebook Project Kit is shipping. Starts shipping on Friday, October 6th. Okay, here we go. Next up is the Holiday Traveler's Notebook Project Kit. So those are the Traveler's Notebook Project Kits that I do bi-monthly, every other month. So the Holiday is for the months of November and December. Again, super serendipitous. I had already selected, without even thinking about it, the Acorn Lane collection from Simple Stories for the month of November. And look at navy, look at all the pops of navy. So look at, there we go. Navy, it just works so well in this cover, even though that's floral, navy. So that's what I have used for that part of the kit. The kit doesn't include the covers, and that's what I use. So Acorn Lane is part of that November setup. And then next up, oh, and also now going forward, because not only do I have these in packages, but I also have them for me loose, meaning that going forward in all of my Traveler's Notebook project kits going forward, you'll be using my inserts. I also failed to mention that this one includes 3 inserts. 2 of them are my new lined inserts that in that I Love Reading project kit, Traveler's Notebook project kit. All right, so that is the setup for November. Terry said that cover will work so well for winter, the snowflakes. I know, right? So a while back, I carried a solid navy, and that sold really well. Then the manufacturer that I had purchased those from stopped making them. So things like travel, you'd be surprised how well a navy works in the summer, works for February. Yeah, so I think that'll be just a great neutral. That navy petal perfect will be a great neutral. All right, and then December. So again, I'm like, hey, I have a black Traveler's Notebook cover. December would work really well in that. So here we go. That is the December setup. So that is the second part of the holiday bi-monthly Traveler's Notebook kit. And that I have used Simple Vintage Dear Santa from Simple Stories. So there you have it. Those are the 3 new covers along with, whoops, it was a little bit off camera there. 3 new covers along with the 2 new Traveler's Notebook project kits and 3 new inserts and a new I Love Reading charm. Sam, our younger son, did those charms for me. Those charms have been just waiting probably for at least a good 3 months. So there we go. Whew. Okay, friends. So there you have it. These will be here tomorrow along with these, but I'll be out of town. So these things will start shipping on Monday, aside from the bi-monthly Traveler's Notebook kit and for the holidays and the I Love Reading. Those will ship Friday, October 6th. Start shipping then. Okay, friends. Whew. Now, just in case you missed the beginning, I want to come back and show you these little guys again. The golden tickets, so similar to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, right? The golden tickets. Prior to putting all the new product on the website, so everyone had a chance, I picked 3 order numbers. The orders had not been placed yet, so 3 order numbers. And those people that have those order numbers will win. They'll find these little guys, one of these in their order. So watch your order. If you see one of these in your order, guess what that means? You want a golden ticket. And then you have to sing the song, I want a golden ticket, from Willy Wonka. Now, there's kind of a 2-part to this little golden ticket. The first one is that if you have one of these in your box as the bearer, you win your choice of one of those 3 new Traveler's Notebook one of those 3 new Traveler's Notebook covers. Now, if you remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie got to take someone with him, right? Charlie got to take his grandpa to go through the Chocolate Factory, right? So you need to take grandpa, right? What that's all about is if you win the golden ticket, you get to pick the cover of your choice and I will ship it to you on my dime. But your friend also gets to pick one, right? You get to take someone with you to the Chocolate Factory. You get to take someone with you to the Traveler's Notebook Whale Factory. All right, so watch for that. Oh yeah, and then I found these 2 because I thought those were so cute. Those little squirrels, little baby squirrels. So that'll be in your box too, if you win that. Okay, friends. All right. Yes, 6 people. 6 people. Teresa, do we get to come visit you? I don't know if, can I put you to work? Do I get to put you to work? All right, so that's what's been, well, one of the many things that's been keeping me busy for the last 18 months. Very exciting. I'm super excited about those. And, it is kind of like showing the world your baby. So I hope the world likes the baby. All right. Or the babies, because there's 3 of them. All right. So now we're going to move on to some other new products because, there's lots of stuff always coming in. You guys are saying, I'd work. Ms. L said, I'd work. Debbie, in all uppercase, says, I work for Traveler's Notebook kits, right? Like I will work for food, will work for Traveler's Notebooks. All right, so let's take a look at some more new products that are shipping now. 2 new rolls of washi. One is, what is this one called? I don't remember. Oh, it's called Ghost Lineup. How cute are those little ghosts? I should have opened it ahead of time. Let's get that open just so we can take a look at it. I love Halloween. Love, 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 love Halloween. Last night, those of you that purchased the fall bi-monthly Traveler's Notebook kit, last night we did the setup for October, so that was all about Halloween. But let me just open this little guy up because I haven't seen what these little ghosties look like. I mean, you can see them on the roll, but it's always more fun with the washi to lay it out, right? Always more fun to lay it out. Okay, let's see. Ghost Lineup, this one is called. Oh, come on. I will also be doing a separate video that I will record and edit. Well, I don't do much editing, but I will record of the new Traveler's Notebooks and inserts, just so you can, if you want to look at them again. I'll be doing one of those hopefully next week. Karen says, I work, but the pay, right? I work, but the pay, not sure if that pay is quite, you're like, I don't know, how long do I have to work? Depends on how long do I have to work. This one is called On Point, and I just love this one. Doesn't really, kind of work with any collection. It's just kind of a good generic, but it is little pencils. So let's look at that. Just these cute little pencils. Oh my goodness, look how cute, like the teal and the pink and the salmon. So there we go, 2 new washis. Well, that one I've had for quite a while. That one's I think it's just called Lail by Mail Floral. I didn't have an idea of calling it Floral Garden back then. Then you have Ghost Lineup, and then you have Pencil Point. I think that was Pencil Point, right? Okay, so 2 new washis. A couple of new vinyl stickers. Look at how cute, public library card. So vinyl stickers are great on your water bottles, on your laptops, on your printers, whatever you want to put them on, right? And the nice thing about the vinyl is that they're waterproof and UV proof and tear proof and things like that. So public library card is one. The other one, wear the old coat, buy the new book. So I have I have quite a few vinyl stickers related to reading because I love reading, and there's so many fun, good vinyl stickers out there right now. So wear the old coat, buy the new book, and public library card. Keeping with that reading theme, a 4x4, little tiny 4x4 sticker sheet. This one is called Book Smart. So Book Smart is by the same company, Pipsticks, that did both of the washi that I just showed you, and also both of those vinyl stickers. So a little bit of kind of gold foil accent on those, but look at those, aren't they fun? There's your same library card, little date stamp for when the book is due. I enjoy long romantic walks through the library. So just fun little library themed, reading themed little sticker sheet there. All right, back to Halloween. So a couple new things from Ellie's Studio. Ms. L, I know she said cute vinyls. I agree. A couple new things from Ellie's Studio. So we'll start out with the, I think it's called Fall. The Fall Ledger Pack. So Ellie's Studio Ledger Packs are always so much fun. There is currently on the website, on my website, lailbymail.com, there are 3 versions. There's the fall version, there's the December version, and then there's just kind of a general ledger pack. So ledger packs, these are 6x8. You have 3 each of 3 different designs. So this little guy is 9. But isn't that fun? Just a nice little ledger. That one has that light blue and kind of minty. That one is all kind of that straw color. And then that one, I love that one, kind of with the orange with the numbers along the side. That one, how great is that for a list, right? Look at, they have the numbers down the side and everything. Also, numbers 1 through 31. So if you are doing some kind of gratitude journal where every day you are writing, what you're grateful for each day or thankful for, that would be fun for something like that as well. So that pack is the Fall Ledger set. Next up, we have this guy, On This Day, October. So this is a pack of 3x4 cards. They did the same thing for December, On This Day, December. So On This Day, December is currently available on the website as well. I should say the website, on my website, laelbymail.com. But that is great for adding to your pocket pages, adding to your 12 by 12 layouts, even adding to your traveler's notebooks. It's just a fun little, you put the date there, put a little sentiment or sticker there, and then you've got a little room for your journaling. Thank you, Karen. Thanks for reminding us, Karen. Hit the like button. Absolutely. If you guys would hit the like button, that would be so appreciated. Let me see. There we go. There we go. I can see more now. I just changed my view. All right, next up, we have some Halloween journaling cards. Look at those. Just love that so much. Pumpkin patch, Halloween details, number of trick-or-treat stops, pieces of candy received, pieces of candy handed out, favorite moment. Love that, love that. Hi, Marie, nice to see you. Carla said she loves me some ledger papers. Trick-or-treat, the places we went to, happy Halloween, and all about my costume. This year I dressed up as my favorite part was. So fun little journaling cards there. Those are your 3x4s again. Your little 3x4s. I fell in love with these Puffy Alphabet stickers. So Puffy Alphas, you have 2 5x7 sheets. Those are black. They're called Noel. Now, Noel kind of implies, I think, Christmas, but they released them with the Halloween. They're kind of Halloween product. So just a great, super basic black font that puffy, just slightly, a little tiny puffy, but great font. Lots of letters that you use often, I's and R's, S's and T's, and then look at all the numbers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 twos, because a lot of times we need lots of twos, right? And your punctuation as well. So those are the Noel puffy stickers. Let me take these out. It's a little bit easier to see. Hi, Tabitha. Nice to see you. Tabitha said, love those. All right. These are the puffy stickers. But these are great because they're a little bit, I mean, they're really not even Halloween. There are some things that you could use for Halloween, like your little pumpkins and the pumpkin. But this is a little bit more oriented towards fall and maybe Thanksgiving, right? Family, thankful for this, but very much fall as well. Fall favorite, fall is here. And I love the bright colors on this. Like you have that blue, another blue, and then you have really bright green leaves mixed in with some of your more traditional colored leaves. So those are the thankful puffy stickers. And then last up from Ellie's studio that I have new, the Halloween chipboard stickers. Nancy said she loves these puffy stickers as they aren't very thick, and Nancy is 100% right. They are very thin puffy stickers. Kind of along the same lines, these are the Halloween chipboard stickers. They are also very thin. They're probably about as thin as the puffies, if you're familiar with their puffies, but I don't even know if I can get a measurement on that. I mean, that's probably like 2 millimeters maybe. I mean, they are super thin, super, super thin, which is good. I don't mean they're thin in a bad way. I mean, they're thin in a good way, especially if we're working in like our traveler's notebook and we don't want a lot of extra bulk. But how cute are those? Aren't those darling? Check out all this candy. Little tickets, little spider. Yeah, love that set. Very fun. All right, so that wraps up the few Halloween and fall themed products from Ellie's studio that I have brought in. Now we're gonna do a quick jaunt to Christmas, and then we're gonna backtrack to kind of fall again. So I brought in 3 of Tim Holtz brand new holiday themed products. All of these are super fun. I was most excited about these 2. So let's start with the one I was least excited about, but I don't mean I was least excited. I mean, it was like top 3. It was number 3 of the top 3. So I was still very excited about it, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so these, this is the ephemera pack. There are, 129 pieces. So many pieces in this ephemera pack that I just have to get them out. Okay, let me get them out. Let me get a tray here so we can take a look at these. Forgot to get my trays out ahead of time. All right, so many pieces here. All vintage ephemera. Look at how fun. Like old vintage Christmas cards shrunken down. Look at that. That is, I don't know, that's in French, so I don't even know what it says. I just know it looks really cool. Sheet music. Look at all those numbers, labels. Oh, those are awesome. Look at those little like candy cane stripes. Anyhow, 100 and I don't know, however many pieces I said. Great ticket. Lots and lots and lots of pieces there. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. Look at the deer. Aren't those fun? So that is Tim Holtz Christmas 2023 ephemera pack. Loads of awesome things in there. I love these too. Like those little flashcards, holiday, wish, believe. Anyhow, you can see all of those on, oh, look how cute. The number 1225, and believe 2425, like believe in Santa that he's going to visit your house on the 24th or 25th. Anyhow, that large image you can see on the website, so you can kind of see all the pieces if you'd like to get a better feel for what is in those. Okay, next up, I don't know if Tim has done these before or not. Some of you guys would be able to tell me exactly if he has or not. Not only that, but how many he's done and what they all are, and probably the SKUs and the release date and all that, because I know some of you guys are like gaga over Tim, which I totally get. I'm right there with you. Marilee said, I rushed my order, may have to email you an addition. Those stickers are cute. Yes, you guys can always add to your order if you have not received a shipping confirmation email. If you want to add to your order, just shoot me an email, laelbymail@gmail.com, or go to the website and click contact us and tell me what you would like to add, and I can add it to your order and then email you an invoice with a button to click to pay. If that is more than you want to do, go ahead and place a second order. That's happening so often lately that when I process orders, I always check to see if you have more than one before I start packing. So I usually catch it either way. All right, these guys, back to these guys. These are called backdrops. Now what really kind of piqued my interest on these was the size. These are 6 by 10. And I went, 6 by 10? Oh, wait a minute. 6 by 10, that means that's something we can easily work in our traveler's notebooks, because our traveler's notebooks are 5 by 8.25. So all of these beautiful papers and patterns we could use in our traveler's notebooks. We just trim them down a little bit. Now, because they are 6 by 10, you could also use them on your 12 by 12 projects. You could use them in your 6 by 8 mini books. You could use these as card bases. You just need to, trim them down and fold them. But how fun is that? There are 24 double-sided sheets in here. So look at all of these. That one is landscape versus portrait. But look at all of those. Oh my goodness, I haven't even opened these yet. Look at that. The Sanitary Food Manufacturing Company. That's where those people work. They're all dressed up as little elves in the snow. That is a hoot. But everything's double-sided, so beautiful patterns. You can see all of these. They are, oh, beautiful. Look at that. Like the old-fashioned calendars, 1942. You can see all of these pieces on the website. So there are multiple images. So you'll see like the packaged image. Then you'll see that full thing in one image, and then you'll see that in an image and that in an image. So you can kind of really get a good feel. Love that one. That's kind of like a little vintagey, kitschy thing. Oh, look at the little kids all dressed up in their winter gear and their cute little beanies. They're toques. If you're Canadian, they're toques. Okay, anyhow, love that pack. I can't wait to work these into our lists as December draws near. Ooh, that's an awesome one. Okay, now that was my second favorite of the 3 new holiday Tim Holtz products that I brought in. And some of you would see this and you would know instantly that this would be my top one. And that would be this guy, the sticker book, the word strip sticker book. Like, even look at that cover. That just makes you want to eat it all up. 424 stickers, so there are 8 pages in here. But look at all of our little word strip stickers there. Dear Santa Claus, Christmas time has come at last. So this first sheet, the first 2 sheets are going to be similar to the clippings sticker book of Tim Holtz that I have on the website. Clippings, as are these, it's like they are clipped from the pages of a book, so that you can really look like they're clipped from the pages of a book. So there are 2 sheets of those. They are different, okay? Different words and phrases on both, actually. 3, actually 4 sheets of that. You can tell I haven't opened it yet. 4 sheets of that. Then you have another word strip. So these are not kind of like the clippings. Those are a little bit different. Then you have some kind of border stickers, right? These would be great for the bottoms of your lists. Love those too. And then you have two sheets. One is red and one is green. So larger word strip stickers and some labels at the bottom. And those are both the same. So same words and phrases, just one is green and one is red. This I am so excited about, I can't even tell you. That's my jam. I always say, if you're working on a project and there's a hole and something looks just not right, it looks like you need to add something, that's your answer. Your word strip stickers are your answer every time. Okay. So we've talked about Ellie's Studio. We've talked about Tim Holtz Holiday. We're going to backtrack a little bit and go back into fall and spend the rest of our time together looking at the brand new 49 and Market. Oh my goodness, this is heavy. It is called Spice, Art Option Spice, okay? This color palette is so beautiful, I can't even tell you. So beautiful. So to start, I will tell you, I did do another big bundle. So those of you that are like, oh my gosh, I need it all, there is a big bundle available with Art Option Spice on the website. And that includes everything in the collection, with the exception of like the page kits and some of those larger things that really don't kind of fit in. So on the big bundles, you can always go on the website and see it will list out everything that's in the big bundle. The nice thing about the big bundle is when you buy the big bundle, I mark them down 15% off because you're buying the whole thing, right? You're buying the whole thing. All right, so we'll kind of take a look at, we'll take a look at everything separately, and then we'll take a look at two more things because there's two things that I did not bring in a la carte this time that are in the big bundle. So let's start out by taking a look at there's chipboard, there is ephemera. All right, so let's take a look at the chipboard since chipboard's out. Two different chipboard sets. You have the kind of your icon chipboard set, and then you have the word chipboard set. So I'm gonna go through probably a whole ton of little trays tonight. There's backside of your icons. I'm just calling it icon, but it's called the Art Options Spice chipboard set. Color palette in this one is like one of the most beautiful fall color palettes I think I've ever seen because of that brilliant, like bright pink, which is such a fresh air, right? It is fresh air when it comes to like your traditional fall collection. So you have some orange, as you would expect, a really pretty kind of eggplant. I think that's kind of an eggplant. You have a teal, you have kind of a mossy green, and then that beautiful, really rich, that pink is just stunning. All right, you've got pumpkins and your leaves, some butterflies, some labels, some words and sentiments. That one is the regular chipboard. And there are 57 pieces, not adhesive, so 57 pieces. Alrighty, so that is the regular, that is a weird shadow over here. Hang on, I need to just adjust something real quick here, friends. Did that work? Nick's always like, don't mess with the lights, because then I mess with them and they do something weird sometimes. He's like, don't touch the lights. Yeah, whatever, honey. Becky said, hi from Kentucky, first time watcher. Hi, Becky, welcome. We are doing a What's New Wednesday. So when I am in town and not traveling on Wednesday evenings, and I have new things to share, we're here on my YouTube channel, and I am showing you all of the new products that is available on my website at lailbymail.com. All right, so here we go. Chipboard words. Got a little off track there in my head. Chipboard words, so beautiful font. I love that font, nice and simple. Those same colors that we saw. So here, this is a perfect way for you to see that color palette all together. That pretty much makes up the color palette of Art Option Spice, those 5 colors. And you've got kind of some complementary, but, oh wait, we forgot that guy. The aubergine, aubergine or eggplant. Okay, so those are the words, and you have large words for great for your titles and things, and then you have your little small word strips, and then a couple pumpkins because you got to throw in a couple pumpkins for good measure, a couple hearts. All right, let me just throw these guys in here real quick, friends. While I'm doing that, I will put these up so you can kind of get a gander at them. These are the Wishing Bubbles and Baubles. So 153 epoxy coated sticker embellishment. So fun. 153. And I want to say, I don't know, I think those retail for about $5-ish. So very good value for all those pieces. But look at all the hearts, different sizes, different colors. There's patterns on the hearts. You've got some that have words, some that, little polka dots up top. So those are really fun. And that pack goes a long, long, long way. Those are the Wishing Bubbles and Bubbles. All right, I just want to get these in here real quick. I know it's like watching paint dry when I do that, but if I can at least get one of these put away, then that means it won't get mixed up with that one. And I try not to get them mixed up. At least at the onset, I try not to get them mixed up. All right, so there we go. Both chipboard sets, and then the Bubbles and Bubbles, Wishing Bubbles and Bubbles. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. I was with a number of you. And Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Shannon said, hi, Lael, really late, but loving what I am seeing. And Susan said, hi, Lael and everyone. Glad I could catch part of the live. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, ladies, you got to go back to the beginning because I showed my brand new Traveler's Notebooks and inserts and some new Traveler's Notebook project kits. And Shannon, I'm just going to tell you, you and I are going to have our own little one-on-one here. I've been thinking about you the last 2 days, and I keep thinking I need to email you and apologize for that word I said on Saturday night when everything was done, when we were having a drink. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really didn't say that. So I know you can laugh, but just know I've been thinking about reaching out literally for the last 2 days because that's what a dork I am. Okay, these ephemera bits. So large package, look how big that is, 126 die cut pieces. Color again. So loads of good things in the ephemera bits. This is one of the things I love about what Janine does at 49 and Market. Well, and Katie's designer. Janine owns 49 and Market, but look at that. That is the freaking packaging, you guys. That's the packaging. I mean, like, dress me up in that and take me dancing. That I just love so much. It's so pretty. And I always say, packaging like that, don't throw away. You should totally use that for something because how beautiful is that, right? And that's just on the plain old packaging. Love that so much. Okay, so we have a number of different colors of the little reels. There's just so many pieces in here. All the tickets, some words, die cut ephemera, so a little bit thinner obviously than the chipboard. But oh my God, I mean, look at, I'm making the biggest mess. Look at, there's another, that beautiful, and those little guys punch out, but that beautiful little reel there. So many pieces, and look at this. Look how big some of the pieces get in that ephemera pack. I mean, that's probably about 6, about 7. That's probably 5 by 7, there we go. So you get some large pieces to work with, varying sizes. It's another nice size too, in that ephemera pack. Okay, let me just get this. Poor Lily's gonna come tomorrow every time. I'm sure she dreads when she comes on a Thursday sometimes because I'm like, oh, what's new Wednesday last night? Here you go, put it all back in the package for me. Yeah, all right, that's okay. She loves it. Well, she doesn't love it, but she loves me, so that means she loves it. Because she loves me, then she loves it. She'll do it to help me out. All right, so I know, Marilee, those colors, aren't they amazing? Becky, oh, you guys are chatting about where, I love that you're welcoming Becky. That's so wonderful. It's a super friendly bunch. And even if people are brand new, they're super friendly too. All right. Hi, Susan. Nice. I was with Susan this last weekend too. Lots of friends that I saw last weekend at the Ready Set Create event. Okay, the film strip frames. These are always super fun. There are 30 assorted film strip acetate frames in there. Look at all those. So these are so fun. You'll have the little pieces pop out. So you'll have, like this one, you'll have an outside frame, and then you'll have your little inside frame like that, which also even gives you another kind of outside frame because it's the negative, right? So you end up with all of those pieces. So we have kind of that mossy green, the orange, and then that, I think that's right, aubergine. Is it aubergine? Oh my gosh, eggplant, right? I think. Jeanette said she absolutely loves the new art. Easy for you to say, art option spice. I know, it is stunning. It is so, so pretty. And the thing that I think is so fun about it too, there are so many colors in this that you could use beyond fall, right? Absolutely use beyond fall. So those are all of the different film strip frames in that package. There's loads of them. Okay, moving right along, we have, let's see, what's next? What should we look at next? Oh yeah, let's look at the paper pack. So the 6x8 paper pack, 28 sheets, 3 of each, plus 1 extra like little cut apart. 49er Market, if you're not familiar with their products, their paper quality is amazing. It is super thick. It is super, super thick. Hear that? So thick. So beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness, pop of pink. So everything's double-sided. The B sides are going to be a little bit more kind of neutral. So, oh, that's the packaging that we just looked at, right? Oh my goodness. Look, all the work is done there for you. Literally, if you're using in a 6x8 album or you're doing a list, look at all the beautiful artwork is done. Literally, you just add your words, add your photos, and off you go. I love that one, that kind of brown. Ooh, look at that. Perfect frame for a photo. Huh? Little nice landscape with the pumpkins. And then that's your little cut apart. All right, now we'll really quickly look at the back side so you can kind of get a feel for some of the neutrals. So watercolor, brown polka dot. Ooh, that's so pretty, that minty. Nice orange, super bright. Butterflies. Love that plaid. How fun is that plaid with that green and then the teal and the bright, bright pink. Nice pink, neutral. And then these guys are super neutral, right? So you kind of have that little checker and the teal and that kind of cream, kind of tannish cream color. So you've got A sides and B sides for all of your needs. Okay, so that is the 6x8 pack. Now, this time I did not bring in the 12x12 paper packs a la carte. So the 12x12 paper packs are part of the big bundle, but I did not bring in the 12x12 paper packs a la carte. All right, next up we have several different rub-ons. So we always see several different rub-on packs in the 49er Market collections. This is the 6x8 set. The 6x8 sets always have 6x8 sheets. Words, how fun are those? The different colors in the words, and then balanced with some dark. I love that we live in a world with Octobers. You have kind of the mixed media looking backgrounds or splats. Beautiful watercolor leaves, pumpkins, more leaves, and then those beautiful florals. So those are your 6x8. Those are your 6x8 rub-ons with your little, I always call this is the little Lick-A-Maid stick. Remember Lick-A-Maids, the little packets of like pure sugar? And then you had the sugar stick that looked like that. And you'd lick the stick and put it in the Lick-A-Maid. That reminds me of a Lick-A-Maid stick. That's your rub-on applicator. Okay, so those are the 6x8 rub-ons. Then there are 3 different 12x12 rub-on sheets. So this first one is called Color Wash. So those are larger, right? We saw something similar to that in the 6x8, but those are larger versions of the colors in that kind of color palette in the collection. Then you have, these are just kind of the general ones. These don't really have a name. They're just the regular like Art Option Spice as opposed to Color Wash or the Sentiments. But look at the size of these, especially those of you that are using things like this on your 12x12 layouts. I mean, the size is just amazing. Now, you could also use these on a list that you could do a whole second page with like that on the second page and then take one of these little sayings like, oh, I don't know, I love that we live in a world of Octobers, and layer that on top of that. That'd be really fun, right? So larger ones still work in your traveler's notebooks or on your greeting cards or whatever you're using. These are always a favorite, these sentiments. So that full 12 by 12 sheet is sentiments. And like that is probably about I'm gonna say 7 or 8 inches long. Again, longer ones for your 12 by 12, for your 12 by 12 layouts, or also for your slimline cards. Like look at something like that would work great on a slimline card as well. Okay, those are the 12 by 12 rub-ons. That's going to now move us into the laser cut elements. The laser cut elements, if you've not seen these before or worked with these before, they are unbelievable. They are unbelievable. So there are 3 that come in this collection: the mixed media leaves, the wildflowers, and then just kind of a general pack of elements. I am going to open this guy. Look at that. Like that, doesn't that just like stop you in your tracks, those beautiful leaves? This is what's so cool about the laser cut elements. They are die cuts, but they are laser cut. So they're manufactured very differently than your regular die cuts. Your regular die cuts are going to have, where are they? Kind of the white border around some of them, right? Around some of them. What we see when it comes to the laser cut elements is this super intricate detail. So watch this. Let me pull this guy out. Now, when you're removing them from the sheet, be super careful, because look at that. Look how thin the veins on, or the stem, I guess, on that piece is. I mean, that's what laser cut will do for you. You cannot get that in a die cut. You can't get that in a die cut. That's beautiful, intricate laser cut. So I think that's what's so special about the 49 Market laser cuts. They're just amazing. So laser cuts, there are always 4 sheets, and these are, I think they're 6 by 13. So they're tall sheets. So this particular pack, I want to be really gentle, has 2 6 by 13s of the leaves. Actually, this one is 4 because they're all leaves. Okay, that is the leaves pack. And then guess what? Again, on their packaging, they're like, look it, we have to have packaging in there, so we might as well give the people something they can use. Look at those cut aparts on the back of the packaging. So that's like a little bonus. You just cut those parts apart. But even this, that you could even use. Just cut that apart. If you didn't want to use those, that is stunning. Just that right there. Okay, now we're really getting there. But look at this. Even that little strip, you can cut off that little strip, use it at the bottom of a list or on a greeting card. That kind of, well, I can't remember what that word is. Ombre, there we go. Kind of that ombre look is so cool. Now, if you really want to get like, really get deep into what you could do with packaging, look at this. If I were to take, let me take this little sticker just to cover it up. If I were to just take like that part, look at, I could cut that out, and then that says art with that really pretty little kind of pumpkin scene. So lots of things, because it is that same super thick cardstock that they use with their paper. So those were the leaves. This pack is the just kind of the wildflowers. So again, 4 sheets that are 6 by 12 and a half. Beautiful, intricate. And then I'll open this one too, because this is the one that always blows my mind. The lace pieces. So this one is the just the regular old spiced laser cut elements. But this one, anytime they do this lace, it seriously blows my mind, because it really truly looks like a piece of lace. So let me be very gentle here as I pop that out. Look at how fun those are, like those little stamps with the little serrated edges like you'd expect to see on a stamp. All right, here we go. Look at that. I mean, isn't that crazy? Look at that intricate detail on that. That's what laser cut, okay? That's what a laser cut does for you. So I always like to pull those out and show, because sometimes you're like, laser cut? What is laser cut? Those just look like regular old die cuts to me. Oh no, not regular old die cuts. They were pretty amazing. Okay. So we are now ready to look at the washi. So there are 3 washi rolls in this collection. You have the postage stamp Postage stamp, I think, is probably always my favorite. I just love the postage stamps. Let me open these guys. We'll go here and open this. So, postage stamp, meaning that it is serrated. So serrated all the way around each of the designs. So I can use it vertically like that. Serrated just like a stamp. That's why it's called postage stamp, right? But then I can also just tear off these little individual pieces and use them separately. And then they have those little serrated edges. So super easy to just peel those guys right off. Okay, so those are the, that is the postage stamp washi tape. You can use, like I said, all together or really cut it off anytime you need, not cut, but just tear it off because of those little serrated edges and use them 1, 2, 3, 10, whatever you want. Creative Cindy, I love that, said I have a birthday card on my desk with the K & Company packaging for the background, right? Yeah, absolutely. We're artists. We should use all the things like that, right? It's not garbage. We're going to use it up. Beverly said, I received my order and my winning Spectrum Gardenia items. Thank you so much, Leila. Love it all. You were so generous. Yeah, what I started doing, Beverly won. After, so many months, and I kind of used some of the product on our Saturday sessions, I never go back. I never go back to any of the product and use it later. So I finally started saying, you know what? I am going to start sharing it. So once I'm done working with it, and Beverly will attest to the fact that there is a lot left over. When I'm done working with it, I then send my extras. I do it as a giveaway on one of our Saturday sessions. So this is these are the washi tape stickers, okay? So this is a little bit different if you haven't seen these before. Washi tape stickers. So I need to get this roll started here. Apologies, I should have done that before we started, so we didn't all watch me try to get this little sheet started. Here we go, there we go. All right, so washi tape stickers. This is a sticker roll. There's a little part of it that's sticking to itself because it's got to stick to something, right? So let me get beyond that. There we go. It's a sticker roll, but it is washi tape. So all of this kind of opaque little backing that you see, that peels away. And I find this is the best way to use these, is to instead of trying to peel the washi sticker off, peel the backing away. Once you peel the backing away, that's just the part that was stuck to itself from the beginning of the roll. So peel that away, and then you have those beautiful washi stickers. I think we figured out the repeater pattern. I think it repeats again about every 13 inches. So you have lots of great stickers there. Let me unstick this. Let me tear that off, just so I'm not having it continue to stick to itself and make a giant mess here. There we go. So washi stickers, as you would imagine, they're going to be a little bit transparent, right? They're going to be a little bit transparent because they are washi. So let's take this little guy, for example, and I want to be careful as I'm pulling that off because it is thin. And if I put that right there, oh, that's a dark one. You can a little bit see. Let's do this guy. We'll be able to see this one. You can see through it a little bit because it is a little bit transparent. So there we go. There are two of those washi stickers that I just pulled off, and that is the one where you can see it's a little bit transparent. So those are very fun, and that you end up with so many stickers on there, right? Because if you look at that roll, it just keeps going and going and going, so you have lots of stickers on that roll. Okay, let's get that put back in the box. Does it tell me? It tells us on the website, on my website. It's 5 meters long, and it tells you also when the pattern starts repeating, but I'm pretty sure it's about 13 inches before that starts repeating. Okay, so we looked at 2 so far, and now we have the washi tape assortment. So 3 rolls, those are each 10 meters. So you have one that is super wide, which I think is awesome because when you have a super wide one, you can use it for things that you have a little bit more room. Okay, look at that. I could go vertical or I could go horizontal with that if I wanted. okay? But if that's a little bit too thick for me, I'm like, I love that, I want to use it, but it's too thick. Let me show you a quick trick. Let me grab my trimmer. And you can do this with any washi, right? So here's my trimmer, here's my washi, and I want it to be thinner. If I want it to be, let's say, a 1/2 inch wide, I just line it up on my 1/2 inch mark there, like so. And then, there we go. I have now cut that into 2 pieces. One that is 1/2 inch and one that is whatever was left over. So you can get pretty thin on your trimmer doing that, right? You can get pretty thin, and the nice part is, and obviously depending on what kind of trimmer you have, but usually it's pretty easy to line up because you just follow one of your lines on the trimmer. So there we go. We just made 2 widths out of 1 width. All right, other 2, and I'll bring this up to the camera in just a sec. Just a nice kind of diagonal, kind of candy cane stripe in that aubergine. I like to say that word. Aubergine is way more fun to say than eggplant, isn't it? Aubergine. I can't eat eggplant though. Neither Nick nor I can. Both have very odd reactions on our tongue, on our tongues, I guess, because we have 2 tongues between us. We don't share one. All right, on our tongues. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at this. That is that same kind of ombre pattern that we were seeing on the packaging. Isn't that beautiful? Jean asked a great question. Are the washi tapes in the big bundle? They sure are, Jean. Yep, they sure are. So everything that you've seen so far is in the big bundle. There are 2 other things in the big bundle that I did not bring in a la carte this time. And those are the 2 12 by 12 paper packs. So I'm just gonna pull those out real quick. Those are in the big bundle, the foundations pack and the collection pack. So big bundle, when you buy the whole bundle, I always price those at 15% off because you're buying the whole bundle. All right, so let's look at the collection pack really quick. And then we'll look at the foundations pack. And then guess what? Then we'll be done. I know, Ms. L, isn't that ombre gorgeous? Molly Mom James. Oh, wait, Molly Mom James. Oh, Amber, is that you? Amber, is that you? Okay, please tell me it is. Sarah said she made it on vacation in Minnesota. And Molly Mom James, Amber, if that's not you, just pretend it is, okay? Hi, it is, I love it. I was with Amber last weekend too. I don't know, I think there were 150 some odd people at the event last weekend, and I love that you guys are here watching with me. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so 12 by 12 collection pack. I will tell you, Amber, I am also impressed that I remembered that. And you were gonna say it was Amber, but I knew. Okay, so the cover sheet, again, you have your cut aparts on the back, but guess what? Look it, you could use, why couldn't you use that on something? Or even look at those cute little squares on something. So packaging, don't throw the packaging away, friends. If you're throwing the packaging away, you're missing out. Beautiful, so we will be looking at the same or similar patterns that we saw in the 6 by 8, obviously just larger scale on the 12 by 12. I won't keep flipping to the back, but here we go. So that 12 by 12 collection pack has 8 double-sided papers that you 12 by 12 scrapbookers, your photo goes there and it's good. Really, you really don't need to do anything else to it, right? All right, so that's the 12 by 12 collection pack. And then we have the foundations pack. So those are your kind of your backgrounds-ish, right? Just all of those beautiful colors, no pattern. Well, there is a subtle pattern to it, but really no pattern on that. You just have those beautiful colors. All right, there we go. So, kind of solid on the back, and then a little bit more watercolory on the front. Another collection, another stunning collection designed by Katie Pertite. She just does such amazing work. Such amazing work. Woo! Okay, friends, that wraps it up. You should see the mess in here. Let me do this. I am going to turn on the overhead light, and I'm going to turn off the studio lights so that I can rotate the camera, and we will say our goodbyes. We will say our goodbyes until I don't know, maybe next time. I gotta think about next time. I don't know if we will end up with we might do a short Let's Do Wednesday next week because I have a few things coming. So next week would be the 4th, Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. So we may be together, just watch Facebook page or Facebook group because that's usually where I announce those. So we may be together next Wednesday on the 4th for a quick is not in my vocabulary. A shorter, how about that? A shorter Let's Do Wednesday. We will not be listing this weekend. This weekend is the 29th or the 30th, I guess. I will not be here. I am not teaching this weekend. I am crossing a thing off my bucket list. Coldplay concert in San Diego. Coldplay has been on my bucket list to see live for years, and crossing that off my bucket list this weekend. So we won't be listing this weekend. We will be listing twice in October. The first weekend and the last weekend. So October 7th and October 28th. I am traveling and teaching the two weekends in between. So everything that you saw is everything that you saw, with the exception of the new project kits. So the holiday bi-monthly Traveler's Notebook Kit that is shipping starting on Friday, October 6th. The I Love Reading Traveler's Notebook Kit is also starting shipping on Friday, October 6th. The Traveler's Notebooks and Inserts arriving tomorrow after I'm gone. So if you order those will start shipping out on Monday. Okay, friends. All right, I think that's all. Let me look at chat really quick just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Kathy, will you review the I Love to Read kit? I did. I did towards the beginning. So if you want to fast forward, rewind to the beginning, it's right after I showed the inserts that I circled back to the 3 covers again and showed you what I had put inside the covers. So I Love Reading kit is in there, and you'll see it on the website too. Let's see what else. Let's see if I missed anything else. Hi, Joy. Nice to see you. Joy said Ready, Set, Create was fantastic. Thank you. I had so much fun. Stephanie, have a blast at the concert. They are amazing live. Yes, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Marilee, yes, at Snapdragon Stadium at San Diego State University. Yes, very excited. Very excited. All right, friends. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for letting me share my triplets. I just keep popping out the babies this year. 3 Traveler's Notebooks and an idea book. So I know we can't even count the stamps, or else we'd be talking litters and not babies, right? Anyway, thank you for letting me share those. Super exciting. It's just, like I said earlier, it's kind of surreal to me that that I'm standing here going, look at my Lail by Mail Traveler's Notebooks. 2 years ago, wouldn't have even thought. 4 years ago, are you kidding me? 4 years ago, I had just kind of turned my side hustle into a full-time gig. Never in a million years thought I would be making any product, let alone Traveler's Notebooks. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys know I could not do any of this without you. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. And I hope to see you. Oh, I know. I may see some of you on October 3rd that evening, because that's when we're doing the Spooky Halloween Fun mini book project kit class. So if I either see you then Tuesday the 3rd, or see you Wednesday the 4th for What's New Wednesday, or see you Saturday the 6th, Saturday the 7th, I can look at my calendar, for Listening with Lael. Once we get through halfway through November, you guys, then we're back to our regularly scheduled listing where we're pretty much every week. It's crazy travel time and teaching time right now. So we'll get back there, I promise. We're in the middle of it. We'll get to November, mid-November, and then things will be good. We'll be back to our regularly listing scheduled program on Saturdays. So thanks for joining me again tonight, you guys. Everybody take care. I'll talk to you soon.